Well, hello there. This is the episode you've all been waiting for because this is the time when I introduce my wonderful wife. But just to give a word of explanation, introduction, first of all, you're probably thinking, why is he wearing the same t-shirt as he wore yesterday? Well, it isn't yesterday or it isn't tomorrow yet. So I'm recording this in the afternoon of the day I recorded the other one in the morning. And the reason for that is that I usually record these videos early on, and my wife is not an early morning person. She usually gets up about lunchtime. So it's just after lunchtime now. So I'm going to invite her to come and sit down with me as we have a little chat. So I'm going to be recording these over a few sessions, as I don't want to go more than just over 5 minutes a day. So we'll see where we get to. So welcome.
Thank you. I'm the long-suffering wife who is used and abused.
Excuse me, I'm asking the questions here. Thank you.
And can't get you to dress properly.
Let's go back to the beginning, because you were born at quite a young age, weren't you? Really. You were born in Germany, weren't you? So tell us why that was.
Well, I guess it's because I'm a bit of a mongrel, really. My dad was from Southern Ireland. My mum was initially from Cheshire. They met in Yorkshire and married, and my dad was in the Air Force and he was posted to Germany, so that's where I was born.
So you grew up with your dad moving about a number of places, and how do you remember those years as you're moving about all over the place?
Well, I just thought it was normal to live in lots of different places. I did realise that to live in places like Norway and Turkey and Singapore were a great blessing and taught me lots of different things, as well as some less interesting places that we lived.
So when time came to go to school, you were separated from your parents, weren't you? Tell us about that and how that experience was.
Well, when I was 10, I'd taken the equivalent of the 11 plus in England, and my parents, which I'd passed, and my parents decided to send me to boarding school in England. So I flew home or back to England on my own at 10, and I didn't see my mum for I think 6 months, and I didn't see my dad for nearly a year.
And how was that?
Well, I just learnt to get on with it, but it's obviously had an impact on my life that I'm very independent, and you will know that I'm not told what to. Don't take being told what to do very kindly.
So. To put it bluntly, you didn't have a fantastic, close relationship with your mum and dad, did you?
No.
So let's move forward to 1973, when we're both 18, and you were invited by Sister Gwen to this youth group. How did you feel about that?
We were 19, actually.
Oh. Okay, 19.
In 74. But
74, okay.
Yeah. So, well, I thought it was an opportunity to meet new people. I had struggled greatly after we'd moved back from Turkey, which had been quite a jet-setting life for me, flying out during the holidays, going to balls at the embassy.
Not footballs?
No, not footballs. And cocktail parties, suddenly to be living in the middle of nowhere, where really nothing happened, and it was quite difficult to relate with the people around. So this was kind of a new opportunity, just as I was starting my working life at the time. And although I have to say that when I met you all, I thought you were all a bit crazy, because you were all very religious, I guess I thought at the time. I thought it was okay to go to church on Sundays, but that was as far as it went.
Okay, we're going to stop there, because we're up to about the 5 minutes mark. So that's kind of a basic introduction. We've got now to the point where Sue and I are just about to meet, or have just met, and then we'll take it from there and talk a little bit about what came next. and the long pursuit I had to get Sue finally to say yes.